Right, so we're back again talking about prismatic evolutions and all of the issues that have been going on and coming out and coming to light the last few weeks. One is the supply and demand issues, which we know a lot of and I've discussed in previous videos, so I'm only going to touch on that. But things just seem to keep getting worse. And, a few more of the issues that they're having are now the pull rates that are coming to light, as well as another thing, which is batching issues that we're just finding out about with prismatic evolutions. And the problem with batching issues is it could either be really good or really bad for the person that's opening these packs. So we're going to discuss all of that now. But before we jump into it, I just want to say thank you for all the support on the channel lately. You guys have absolutely been incredible and we've been growing at a really steady rate, which is fantastic. Like I said, once we do reach 1,000 subscribers, we will be doing a giveaway here on the channel. So make sure you're subscribed and like this video to enter as well. And I will announce the winner once we get to 1,000 subscribers. But jumping into, I guess, a little bit of the supply and demand, like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on it because there's other things in this video that I want to talk about. But the supply rate is looking like stores are getting 15% of what they actually requested with Prismatic Evolutions, which, if you're ordering 100 ETBs and only getting 15, there's going to be a lot of people that are missing out. So this is already a really big problem. However, in saying that, I have seen recent videos on like TikTok and YouTube of people that have 500 plus ETBs in store. So I'm not really sure how they're determining who's getting what allocations, who's getting more, who's getting less, and so on and so forth. But one particular video did come up on my For You page on TikTok, and it was this one store. I guess it was like a rip and shipper maybe, or potentially it was a brick and mortar store, but it was just a room and it was wall to wall full of Prismatic Evolutions ETBs, which is ridiculous because the amount of ETBs that they had, someone counted them and said there was over 400 that they counted. And, when there's stores that are struggling to get 15 to 20 ETBs, yet this one person seems to have all of them, it kind of doesn't make sense as to like why they would do that and why this person has that amount of supply. Who's their distributor? Where are they getting it from? And why are they getting so much? These are all questions that kind of come to light. But that's not the only issue. The next big issue is the pull rates and being able to actually pull these specific SIRs, which are the evolutions that everyone's chasing. It seems like it's becoming incredibly difficult because there have been people opening packs on packs on packs and just not getting them because some people already have their supply of Prismatic Evolutions, right? So having already gotten their supply, they can start opening, they can start filming, they can do whatnot streams, selling packs for whatever they want to auction them off for, which again, it's a little bit scummy, but it is what it is. It's part of what makes this hobby a valuable collectible. And in saying that, the pull rates, there's kind of a divisive opinion between collectors in the Pokemon sense because a difficult pull rate, while good for the value of individual SIRs, it makes it no fun for a lot of people opening when they're just opening hundreds of packs and not getting anything decent out of it. Now you've got to remember as well, this set has removed illustration rares. So that sense of getting a decent pull, I mean, this is my opinion. I don't think a Pokeball or a Master Ball is nearly as exciting as an illustration rare. An illustration, like a really nice illustration rare, looks fantastic in a binder from a collector perspective. And then it feels like the Master Ball, evolutions, which you have a chance of getting as well, they feel like people are just selling them off for profit. It doesn't feel like people are going to have, Master Ball sets of the evolutions because it's just going to be too hard to pull them all. Whereas like you could have a couple of really nice illustration rares that look great in your collection. So I don't know if that's just me. It could be, it very well could be, but I'm not a fan of the Master Balls. I like the full art cards. I like the illustration rares and the SIRs. So I would have preferred to have that in this set. But I get why they did it. It seems to be a big hit in the Japanese version. So it kind of makes sense from that perspective. But again, just my thoughts there. The next big issue, and this one is a big one, I'm not exaggerating, potential batching issues. And I hope this is just like a one-off situation. But if anyone's been watching PokeRev's channel lately, he has been opening a ton of Prismatic Evolutions, and his latest video shows that there is a potential batching issue with some of these prints. And what I mean by a batching issue is that there are, I guess, packs that you're opening in order that can then give you the next numbered card in the illustration rares. So there's a lot of full art trainers in this set. And as PokeRev was opening these packs from a distributor, he was getting the same trainer 3 times in a row in a full art. Then he would get the next numbered trainer along the list in a full art. Then he'd get the same one again. Then he'd get the one beforehand. So it seems like out of the packs he was opening, he was getting like number 141 full art trainer, number 142 full art trainer, number 143 full art trainer. And it was kind of a rinse repeat. Like, he even said himself that he had 3 of the exact same trainer card within, I think he opened like 100 packs in the video, but they were within like the first 30, 40 packs maybe. He got 3 of the exact same trainer, and then 2 of the next trainer, and then 1 of the trainer before. So again, these are potentially really big issues in terms of the batching for these cards. But if you're that lucky person that gets the sweet spot where the evolution SIRs are, and that's the batching that you're getting, you might be really lucky. It might work out in your favor, and you might get a ton of evolutions. It might not. You don't know. This could just be a one-off with the factory, that the distributor that supplies PokeRev with. It could have just been a printing issue there or something along those lines. But it's hard to know because, you know, like he said in his video, he's just getting the same cards over and over. He got another example was he got the Master Ball Slowpoke, and then he got the Master Ball Slowbro a couple of packs later. So again, just cards in order, which shouldn't happen. It should be very random. You shouldn't be able to sort of predict or choose or, you know, have these packs where predictability comes into it as to what you're going to pull next. So he was starting to feel like if he had kept opening packs, he's just going to get the next trainer along. You know, the next full art trainer was going to come through. So this is really a problem. And I guess the thing that makes it an even bigger problem is the price of prismatic evolutions. And the price is absolutely bonkers because, and what we're going to do is we're going to go over to eBay here and we're going to pull that up because the pricing is just crazy. So let's do this. Okay. Prismatic Evolutions is up on screen now, and looking at it, when you go to your sold listings, the EV Master Ball is already selling for $50, which obviously we knew the Evolution Master Balls were going to go for good money. But in saying that, you look at some of these ETB sales, you know, and this is in US dollars, 165 for just a regular ETB. This one went for 125, which is probably one of the lower ones that I've seen. 8 Prismatic Elite Trainer boxes for nearly 1,600. That's a UK listing. Pokemon Center exclusive for $228. Booster packs at $15 each. The binder collection, which comes with, I think, 5 packs, is $65. The pouch collection, which comes with 4 packs, and the pouch accessory at $75. So like these products, and let's just do like ETBs, for example, and we'll just look at the ETBs. $200 for, that's not even a Pokemon Center ETB. That's just a regular ETB. $240 for the Pokemon Center one. Regular ETB there, that's $85. Okay, that's now the lowest I've seen, but that's the UK, so maybe something's different over there. A batch of 4, here we go. A batch of 4, so a carton or a crate or a case, whatever you want to call it. A case of ETBs from the Pokemon Center. So you get 4, $950 US. Ridiculous. 10 regular ETBs for 1,500, so $150 a piece, basically. These prices are ridiculous, you know, and that's what's causing such an issue. And when you're selling product for this high of a price and the pull rates are as bad as they are, it almost feels like they're going to scare people off from the hobby, and less people are going to actually want to commit to prismatic evolutions. Now, in saying that, I don't think that would happen, but I feel like people are already looking at Journey Together, the next set, because prismatic evolutions is just becoming impossible to actually get their hands on. And we probably saw a little bit of that, right? The Journey Together pre-orders on the Pokemon Center website sold out within like 20 minutes or less over the last couple of days. I made a video on it yesterday with how quickly the Pokemon Center ETB sold out on the website, and as well as the new enhanced booster boxes. Everything just flew off the site. I went into EB Games this morning. Everything's gone. Nothing available for pre-order. Everything was online. And that's another thing with these, I guess, the craziness and the chaotic nature of what Pokemon cards are at the moment, stores are starting to remove in-store pre-orders. Like EB, this is the first time I feel like I've seen EB Games do an online only pre-order for a release of Pokemon cards. So the fact that, I don't know if it's to do with like safety concerns or to stop people, you know, rushing in when pre-orders open and things like that, but this whole pre-order through EB Games was online. So again, is that going to be the norm going forward? Are we going to have to pre-order online and we can't actually go into our local store and do it? I don't know, but it's starting to feel like that's going to be the new normal, because at least until all of this cools down a little bit, everyone's just backlogged on the next set and the next set and the next set because they can't get whatever's coming out next, which is crazy. But I guess that's the nature of it. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm curious to know, but I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. And I appreciate everyone for stopping by, and we'll see you guys next time.